Today on the channel, things take a dark turn for more reasons than one, as today we've got the Loot Crate exclusive Dark Turtle Donatello.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another NECA Ninja Turtle unboxing and review. And today we've got a special one. We've got the NECA Loot Crate, the Dark Turtle Donatello. But remember, for all your Ninja Turtle needs that aren't quite this one, but everything else under the sun, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $39 does ship free. We all got to get a deal, especially in this day and age. But today, we've got the Loot Crate Dark Turtle Donatello. Now, Loot Crate, ooh boy, we could write a novel about them over the last couple of years. We should have probably had this figure roughly a year ago, in all honesty. But of course, this is part of that subscription service where they give us figures, t-shirts, pins, things like that, and it's spread out. Well, unfortunately, a lot of issues with it. I don't know if they ever got to the bottom of the issues, and we still haven't had everything fulfilled yet. I believe there's still one crate left to go. But fairly recently, a couple of weeks ago, Scrag, we'll unbox him on the channel, so make sure you subscribe. And this Donatello did come in a very good box. One of the better Loot Crate boxes. I really like the pizza apron. We talked about all that on the channel. We did a video of what was in that crate, so check that out if you are interested. But the Dark Turtle Donatello was one of these ones from this crate that a lot of people did want. They were very excited about this, so I'm happy the two cartoon ones finally did come. I don't know what's going to happen with Loot Crate. If they ever try this again, I have to think most people are going to say, you know what, not for me anymore. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. And I don't know how many times Loot Crate has fooled people. It's happened before. I guess it'll happen again. But it's good to get this one here. And this is a perfect exclusive for a Loot Crate. Yeah, it'd be cool to see this one at Target and stuff. But we got to be honest, it is a fairly deep cut. How well would this sell at retail? Not exactly sure, but a good home for it here, much like the Bebop Rocksteady Easter Bunny costume figures from the years prior. It's a good exclusive. So we're going to do this review like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this is a very limited edition piece. It does hurt my min-on-card soul, because all long-time viewers know it. In my heart, deep down, I am a min-on-card guy. I would prefer to be a min-on-card guy. But there's just no way I'd ever have enough room for min-on-card. Where would I put it all? And if I had it all in a storage unit, why even have it? That's always been my philosophy. If I can't display it, I probably don't need it. It's a good rule of thumb, a good rule to live by. So without further ado, let's look at this old Donatello before we get him out of the package. Very cool packaging. Of course, this is single pack, where traditionally these are two packs. Looking good with the green and yellow, the Oakland A's colors. Of course, NECA, huge Oakland A's fans, as we all know. Somebody can fact check that if they want to. Get a little glamour shot of Donatello down low. On the side, Donatello swinging, doing his best Batman impression. That's kind of what this is supposed to be, like a Batman character, of course. There he is on the other side, and on the back, unfortunately, no real blurb. Got a generic blurb there, nothing too special. But cool packaging. Always cool to see these single version packages. I'm going to unbox him from the bottom. I'm going to go in through the bottom. There it is. That's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull him out. We're going to slide it out, maybe. It's funny, my dog Lemmy, the minute, he always lays right here by my feet. The minute I start opening things, he starts wandering off, because he knows a see you later's coming. He doesn't want any part of it. He's been tagged once or twice. Very cool background on this one. You get the Channel 6 skyline. Very, very nice detail there. But I'm going to keep this box so it's a gentle off to the side see you later. So we got to be careful from time to time. We do get the Dark Turtle in the plastic prison, and man, he is locked in there. He is locked in like a McFarlane figure. That's what he is. Hopefully we don't have any breakage of like McFarlane figures. We all know NECA used to have that problem way back in the day. It's been a long time since I've had a NECA figure break on me, but you know, like anything, not just McFarlane, anything can happen. We know that. Nothing is perfect. There's always going to be some quality control issues. There's no way there's not going to be. It's just to be expected, but you just hate when it happens to you, as you can imagine. We've all been there. We've all been there sometime on something over the years. It is just a little frustrating, as we know. All right, do I got everything here? I don't want to, don't got the neck. It's always dangerous, because then you start tugging and pulling, and all of a sudden you pop a head off, or you pop something, and I can't seem to get in here. I'm going in. I don't recommend going in that way. You could easily cut the cape, cut the head, something like that. We don't want that. And you gotta wire that through. There it is. Oh my gosh, we got a turtle communicator up top. We got twist ties, plastic pieces everywhere. We're just making a mess, just making an absolute mess. I'm going to save this. I'm going to put this off to the side. Once again, see you later. And we're going to clean up a little of this stuff, and we're going to get off to the races. Let's see what old Dark Turtle Donatello, what does he come with here today? Now, he does have two hands. Oh, yeah, two hands. Three-fingered hands. Very reminiscent of turtle hands we've had before, but traditionally they are always green. Not today. He's got black gloved hands. He's got the middle finger hand because he's only got 3 fingers. He's flipping them the bird. He's flipping all the bad guys the bird. And then we got the high five hand there as well. So 2 different hands. Choose your own hand adventure. He comes with 2 gripping hands. No fist for Donatello. He's using other things like karate chops, nerve holds. No fist though. No fist for the Dark Turtle. And then we do get the little turtle here. I guess it's not I thought it was a communicator. It is not. Gosh, what is this? This is like, is it like a little spy turtle or something? I forget what it was in the show. This is a fairly famous episode, at least for me. I definitely remember it back in the day. I just don't remember all the fine details on it, but very little turtle. That's very cool accessory for him. Now we turn our attention over to the figure. What do we have here? What is going on here? But man, it is very cool. It does look very cool as well. Very interesting, very Batman inspired, of course, this kind of tongue-in-cheek Batman. Now, the first thing is I forgot about the cape, and the cape is beautiful. Nice feel to it, and it has a nice wire throughout, so you can get it in all kinds of crazy poses. Do whatever you want with that cape. That is really cool. Black on the outside, of course, purple on the inside. Perfect for Halloween. We are in the Halloween season right here, so it's, I guess, we'd almost call it his Halloween costume, you could almost say. Now this is, of course, Donatello, like I've mentioned a few times. Articulation-wise, let's run through that real quick. The arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut. You do get a single-jointed elbow. You do get hands, of course, that are removable. Head side to side, back and forth. You also got a joint on the bottom of the neck, so you get a little extra posability out of the head and neck. You can do those big old Donatello splits if need be. You got double-jointed knees. We do got pins there going on. Ankles back and forth, up and down. And then, of course, the hula hoop at the waist. You really don't get anything because he still does have his shell behind here, as he should. So you don't get a whole lot out of the waist. Of course, this is smaller in stature. It does feel like a Ninja Turtle, which it is Donatello in disguise, of course. Oh, my gosh. This is about the tightest joint I've seen in a long time on a NECA figure. Sometimes you can feel if you should test it or not. Usually I can get through it. I'm not going to. I'm going to have to heat up this arm a little bit to get some articulation out of that. Just, I don't got it. I'm not going to risk it, especially as of recent events here on the channel. I'm not going to risk that at all. I do like the head here, of course, the Batman mask, but the orange eyes really make this thing. They really do pop on this. Looks really good against the green for the turtle. Wide open mouth looks really good as well. I love the turtle kind of Batman like inspired turtle logo right there, like Batman would have his logo. It's a turtle inspired logo. He does have his belt around there with the black and the yellow trim. Got the little turtles on there all over the place. And then of course you got the comic book shading throughout, down to the boots there. He's got gloves and boots that match, which makes a lot of sense. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? It's $1 million question. Doesn't look like he's going to. Nope, doesn't look like. It's a little too small in the peg holes, it looks like. So most of the time NECA fits, but not all the time. This is one of those cases where he does not fit. The wired cape really brings this one to another level, though, I would say. Without the cape or a plastic cape, it wouldn't have quite the same magic to it, but I really, really do like this wired cape. It looks really good. Of course, we got 2 more Donatellos from the NECA cartoon line. Pick your poison. Which way do you like your Donatellos? Do you like the more matte colored, or do you like the nice neon kind of greenish color, I guess? Choose your own Donatello adventure, or why not both? Get them both like I did. There we go. Get them all standing there. 3 versions of Donatello, not too shabby, and like I've said a few times, a Loot Crate exclusive. I do anticipate this one to be very hard to get in years to come. These just aren't of the quantities of the regular NECA releases, and it's a perfect one for this deep cut one. But if you want it, now's probably the time. I want to say he's around $100 at the time of filming on eBay and the usual places like that. Who knows? 5 years from now, this could be a $200 figure or more. You just never know what might happen. But a good one, and I'm happy I got it. Yes, there was some headaches with Loot Crate, but at least I did get this. Hopefully we get the next crate. I believe that's video game inspired. We'll see how that one goes. But for what this is, I'm okay with it. I'm happy to have Donatello. He'll be in my collection. I just got to figure out a place to put him, but we'll figure that out as well. But what say you guys out there in YouTube? You picked this one up, you passed, you all out on Loot Crate. I think most people will say they're done with Loot Crate after this one. You guys chime in, let me know if you're thinking that same way. Don't forget to like the video. You've been here this long, you might as well. It does help the channel when you give it the old thumbs up, as you guys know. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got videos every single day. You don't want to miss one. That's what that notification bell is for. Don't forget about Patreon, link in the description below for early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. There's a lot going on over at the Patreon, and best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, pick up a Turtle Anxiety t-shirt, and then don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 is where you'll find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Dark Turtle, I'm the Dark Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.